Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to We Know Orlando, and this is our Ask a Pro segment. We actually have a whole bunch of pros. Today I am introducing Dr. Melendez. And Dr. Melendez does a lot for the Lake Nona community with the Life Project and Healthy Living. And we want to pick his brain about how this came about and what he does for the community. So we're going to introduce Pam Maycumber, one of our wonderful team members, and she's going to interview him.
All right. Good morning, and good morning. We know Orlando, and we know Nona. Thanks for. I was just here, by the way. I had a wonderful appointment on Friday, actually. So, thank you for having us.
No, thank you for being part of this. Okay, so Pamela's been with us for a while, same as her husband Alan, and we were happy to just have them here. They're wonderful patients, and we just have to have that kind of patients, happy patients, that positive patients that makes our life as clinicians a better life, and that way we can help them improving their life with their oral care.
Well, and you do that every day, and I even have one of his water bottles right here. Nona Smiles, because healthy living and being in Lake Nona and Medical City, that's what it's all about here. It is a lifestyle choice, and when you make a quality lifestyle choice, you want quality doctors like you have here with Dr. Melendez. You know what's so wonderful? He's in the heart of Lake Nona. He's right here.
That's right.
Your address is?
This is 9145 Narcoossee Road, and we've been here for about 10 years now. When we moved here, there was nothing here.
Nothing.
We just came here with the vision,
Right.
and the vision of providing great oral health to the community. And we were looking for different places, and there was nothing in this place, no building whatsoever. And we decided, okay, let's jump in. And I moved here in 2005, and I was working for somebody else, and it was time to move on and have what we wanted, which is great technology, so we can provide great service. And when we look at the space, my wife and I, we decided, okay, let's jump in and figure it out how we're going to make it happen. So the building happens, and we got the spot. We start providing services in February 20, 2009.
Yeah,
And
we were here
I was
right
like-
away. It was a big deal because to have you here was very important. You set an anchor here at Lake Nona, so thank you for that. And your wife took those beautiful shots
Yes.
of the lakes in Lake Nona. She is an amazing photographer, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we love the community, and we like to have, like, if you come to my office, you see that we have pictures of the Lake Nona area, because we feel that we're part of it. I mean, we've seen the growth. When we moved here to the area, we have seen like how many construction and restaurants, which we're like happy to have, because you know everything starts with the mouth, and having such a great place to eat is so important. And at the beginning there was nothing. Now we have
That's
options,
right.
and we see new faces. We see obviously with construction and new faces comes like new traffic. So it's like a little bit of a challenge.
But they're also having smiling faces,
Yes,
right?
we have great smiling
Yes, we
faces.
do.
We have all kind of patients here, which we're so happy to just have, because you get to know people from different cultures, which is another thing in Lake Nona. Everybody's looking for this healthy living, and we have people from all over the place, Hispanic people, people from Europe, people that play sports, that they come in and out, and then you get the chance to just know them and share experiences with them and listen to their stories, and they listen to you, which is such a great I guess an experience of life.
It is. It's a very special way to live here.
We love Lake Nona, and in terms of healthy living, which is all this is about. I think entitling what I do here for a living, I think the mouth is such an important thing. Sometimes people give that for granted, and they just come to the dentist when they are in pain.
Yeah,
but I think
if got something's wrong, or they're calling you an emergency. Whereas if they have been maintaining, just like maintaining a house, maintaining a home, and then it comes inspections, you're good to go.
There you go.
Right?
Yes. But in the mouth, everything is so unique. Okay, we divide it in different things. you look at the business part of it, your mouth is your business card, you know. The way you approach people, when you give a smile, people usually give, you should do that as a project. Just go to some place and smile to somebody, and you bet that that person is going to smile at you back.
That's right.
And everything, it talks of, we talked a little bit about when we talk to the patient about the aesthetic, because it's so important having a smile. And we were talking about some of the things that I like of being a dentist is whenever you can change people's life with a single tooth. Okay, if somebody's missing a single tooth in the front, that person could be an extremely professional, smart person, educated, but if they're missing a single tooth, people judge without knowing the background. And whenever you provide that single tooth, you change that person's life. That person goes home.
They can just smile
Definitely.
again,
Yeah,
and
they
they
feel
feel free
comfortable.
and comfortable again to be themselves.
Yes, they feel confident with their lives, and when that happened, they're like happy with everybody else. I was telling Pam that I usually start doing things every day with my why. Okay, why I wake up out of bed every day, like this guy Simon Sinek says. What is my purpose? What is my cause? What is my belief? You know, and every time I walk out of bed, and the thing is to help people, and we provide. My wife is to help somebody, and in my case, it's in the shape of a tooth, right, or healthy gums. But when you do that, and that person goes home, that person can provide to their surrounding, provide to their relatives, their friends, their coworkers with a smile. They feel comfortable about themselves. They feel that they can help others. When you're missing a tooth or you have issues with oral health issues, you're losing that confidence sometimes, and then it just affects emotionally, and then you stop from smiling, and it just introvert you.
Well, and that's true. It can introvert someone, and that's very powerful when you say, because we're talking about healthy living and lifestyles. So a lakenona belief is healthy lifestyle through fitness, through cleansing. It's basically fantastic in, fantastic out production. It's bringing a higher human performance level in any job level you do. So we take a very high performance level in real estate. We take very high regard to being professionals, and that's why we team up with amazing people like Dr. Melendez, because we are meeting incredible people. The USTA, the soccer groups, all of the Lakenona Golf and Country Club being here, the sister company of Isleworth and Windermere, and then we have people from everywhere. Our neighbors, I can go on and on. It's really neat.
Yeah, talking about those groups, I do to stay healthy, and I've been doing it for so many years. I do cycling, and there's a huge group here in the Lakenona community which I've seen like grow within the past 2 years.
Yeah.
The group is called Nona Cycle, and this they're like unbelievable group of people that they are like healthy. The group stay together. They share the same passion, and it's just that sense of like quality of life. They live their life to which I don't know if they work or not, because they're on their bicycles the whole time.
It feels
which
like
I
that,
would
but
love to be part of it.
I think it's their time efficiency. You know what it is? It's human performance at its best.
Yes.
They manage their time wisely.
That's true.
And you do too.
I try. I mean, I have 2 children, and between being a dentist, an owner, a father, I like to do my own things. You have to balance and juggle your life, and it's all about that. It's about balance and having, again, it's tied up with staying healthy, eating right, helping others, which I think is a plus. Because whenever we're talking about sometimes we do some free dental days, and I think that's the most rewarding day.
That's
Because you're not thinking about production or how much income is. You're just helping people.
And I want to even reiterate that and just take a moment to really think about that and thank him. And Alan can join me too to thank my wonderful partner, my real estate partner. He'll join us here. We want to highlight just you, because that volunteer work that you do when you bring in.
Good morning, Orlando. How are you today?
Fantastic.
Good morning. Thank you for being here with us. But I do have a couple of questions for you, because I know that we were talking about what you do as a doctor, which I think is awesome. We've been with you for a long time. But tell us a little bit more about what technology you have that is so different from everybody else. I mean, tell us why they should come see you. I want to know that.
Well, first of all, I want people to come to see me because they trust what I do. Okay, the technology is like a perk, and it helps me helping others. Right? Technology itself. When I decided to open my own practice, I decided to just I wanted to just have the latest stuff. Okay, so we have things like digital imaging. We don't use conventional X-ray. We use digital X-rays, which reduces the exposure of radiation 85 to 90%, which is a plus. And I have the images right away. We use CT scan, which is a three-dimensional view of your skull. So if you have, let's say, issues with your sinuses, or if you have sleep apnea, which is a huge topic nowadays, or you want a dental implant, we can diagnose and see better because I can rotate everything 3D. Okay. We also have, which is my favorite tool, we have the digital scanning CEREC system. When you have some of you that are listening or looking at this video, you need a crown. The most common thing that people remember when they go to the dentist and they need a crown is the gooey impression that they put in your mouth, and then there's saliva everywhere, or you gag. So now we have scanners where we can take images of your teeth, and we use a 3D printer basically, and we just print your teeth, and we can print the crown from a little block of ceramic, which is huge. And instead of waiting 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get your crown back, you get it in an hour and a half, which is huge.
That's fantastic.
Especially in this community that
That's
everybody have a very
fantastic
tight
technology.
schedule, and you know your time.
Is that part of the equipment that you have behind you now?
That's correct.
Oh, wonderful.
That's the CEREC system, and
Okay.
and it's unbelievable things that we can do nowadays. And in this community that everybody either work from home, they have a tight schedule, young family community, that they have to take care of their kids. They don't have the luxury of time. So providing everything, that kind of service in an hour and a half is amazing.
Well, let's tell them a little bit more. I know that we mentioned it earlier, but where you're located on Narcoossee Road,
That's
right
correct.
down from our office, 9145 Narcoossee Road.
Yes.
Your website is
NonaSmiles.com.
NonaSmiles.com. So if you guys are really looking for not only one of the best doctors that I know, that's worked on myself, my family, my kids, he does all of our work, come see Dr. Melendez, because he's awesome. But I also want to say thank you for another topic, and that is the community service you do, because you are really into the community service like we are. We support Lake Nona, we support Orlando, we do the food drives, we do the different charity events, and I want to thank you just for that.
Thank you.
Because it's, again, when we were talking about healthy living and bringing in that aspect, well, it's not all about just the health, it's about what you do for people, like you said. You want to help people. That's what we're here to do at We Know Orlando as well. So, and again, a little bit later in another topic, we're going to take a tour of Dr. Melendez's office, and he's going to show us all this fantastic technology. But guess what? He's opening another office right down the road coming summertime.
Very excited. We're very
And
excited.
we are excited about that.
I'm very excited. Me and my family, it's been a lot of sacrifices, and I drove by yesterday. They started like moving dirt yesterday, so we're excited that by summer, hopefully, we'll just be moving to a bigger, better location that we can provide excellent quality services.
Yes. So
Fantastic.
I want to thank you again. Thank you, Orlando, for watching. Hope you enjoyed this segment. Again, remember, share and comment on this section so we can get you the information you're looking for. And I want to thank Dr. Melendez. I know he's got to go back to work. We've got to go back to work. We've got to sell some homes. He's got to take care of some patients.
Yes, that's correct.
So thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Alan. For
And happy Tuesday, everybody.
And Alan, what do you know?
We Know Orlando.
Join us again this Friday and every week, Tuesday and Friday, for our live segments of Ask a Pro. Thank you, our pro, Dr. Melendez, for sharing all his information with us.
Have a great day.
See you next week. Bye.
Perfect.